Hey, what is up, all you toy fanatics? And today we're going to be talking about, well, not just toy fanatics. I haven't used that one in a while. We're on the Dojo today. I apologize. I keep using my old intros by mistake. Today we're going to be talking about the future of the Weekend Dojo. Just a brief little thing. We will have kind of a live thing going on. Oh, and there's Kenny. Hey, Kenny. We just wanted to talk about some stuff. About concerning plans of the channel. I'm sorry you weren't involved in the process. It's just something we've been talking about. Nothing major, nothing that will affect you. What we're talking about today mostly are, what we've done for the channel and what we're going to do for the channel. One, we have a Twitter, @WeekendDojo. That's @weekend_dojo. I forgot to put a link in the description. I'm sorry, too late now. So go check us out on there. We're still new. We don't have our profile pick up yet, but we will. We will. On top of that, we've got a bit of an announcement to make. We're going to be releasing merch with at least my logo, JT's logo, and the Dojo logo on them. Kenman, if you're interested, message me later, and we will talk about what kind of stuff you... we'll talk about putting your logo on stuff too, what you're comfortable with. Anyway, that's part of kind of why we're mentioning it here. We know we want to release merch. We know we're at least going to do t-shirts. We wanted to know what the fan base wanted, because the website that we are going to be using will also support things like stickers and phone cases. So if you have suggestions, please let us know, and we will see if we can do it. Only the most popular suggestions will really make it through. We'll put it on the Dojo Twitter, so good reason to go follow us there. We'll put up a vote. Aside from that, let's see, what else do we have planned? I do have some ideas for films, for videos coming up on the Dojo. I am working now, which is kind of a double-edged sword. One, it means that I won't be able to upload very often. I will be uploading as regularly as I can to the channel, but it just won't be like every other day, or maybe even every week. It might be every other week that I do it. And that's just because work comes first. But, the bright side to that is I am now receiving enough money to start putting money towards videos. New recording equipment, new software, new stuff to review, all kinds of good stuff. So that's going to be a thing. We also want to talk to you as the audience once again to see what you guys would like to see. We're going to obviously make what is true to ourselves, of course, but if you guys have suggestions on, a review here, maybe like a Twitter reading your comments thing there, that kind of stuff. Just stuff that we can engage with you in. That will definitely be involved. Speaking of audience interaction, we had mentioned that we are going to be doing we're going to be allowing the audience to make suggestions as to what the Sunday night streams are going to be from now on. Now, tomorrow night is going to be a general nostalgia-based stream. We're going to be talking about shows from our childhood, general nerd content, games, and anything else that we can think of. But during that stream, we'll be including a link in the description to the Twitter. I will remember that time. Promise. And that way you'll be able to make suggestions. We'll pick the ones that come up most often or generally in the same ballpark, and we'll create a poll on Wednesday, so that you guys can vote, so that we can decide on Sunday night streams. Let's see, what else can we talk about? Oh yeah, game nights. Now, we don't really have it set up solidly yet, how we're going to do this, but we definitely want to use some kind of chat system and do game nights that we will later upload as videos onto the Dojo channel. And it'll just be me and JT, Kenny, whoever is around, goofing around, maybe on Ghost in the Shell, maybe on TF2 if I can get that running, or games that you guys suggest, provided that we have the money at the time to afford the games. We're very we're very independent here, folks. We're not receiving any kind of monetization for this channel. Anywho, speaking of whoever's on, we are looking for more members. Generally, the kinds of content creators we're looking for are going to be reviewers, overviewers, or talk show hosts, people who can kind of give the audience updates on what's going on, people who can just essentially watch the dojo for a while, kind of figure out the kind of stuff we do. That's the kind of stuff we're looking for, essentially. We'd be happy to listen to anyone who's applying. Just message us on the Twitter with a link to the kind of stuff you do, and we'll message you and we'll send you a DM if interested. If we'll DM you if not to sound offensive. We're not trying to be jerks. It's just like if the kind of stuff you make fits the description. We are trying to keep things more or less organized. Musicians. We're also looking for musicians. Again, this is independent. We can't pay you as musicians or animators. More or less, this is like a passion project. So we understand if we don't really get a lot of applications from musicians and animators and artists. And we appreciate anyone who's willing to take that risk and jump on board with us. We're not saying you have to bring your A game, and you have to. We're not saying you have to. Oh, well, assuming that is who I think it is, that's going to be one of the other reviewers, which I'll talk about that in a minute. What this essentially means is that anyone who joins the dojo, this is a hobby. We're here to become friends, work with each other, make stupid videos, and generally post stuff that we're excited to make that maybe doesn't normally fit what goes on our typical platform, be it YouTube or Twitch or SoundCloud or whatever. DeviantArt. That sounds like Anthony. Yep. Hey, come on in, man. I'm streaming. And let's see. Yeah, as long as we're at this point, I might as well talk about review. 1 second. Quit standing out in the hallway like a shy little kid and come on in. No. Come on in because I'm streaming. I brought you a present. Oh, homemade mac and cheese with bacon. Nice. Oh, do you like it? Anyway, guys, I would like to introduce you to someone. This is well, we don't. Anthony. He doesn't really have a channel set up yet, although he is getting ready to set one up. He is going to be Otaku Blue from our the upcoming series we're going to be doing, Otaku Senki Reviewja. This is Tone, by the way, Anthony, the official Dojo fangirl.
Nice to meet you, Tone. This is awkward. Like, it's live right now.
Yeah?
Yeah, I feel very awkward right now.
Don't feel awkward. Don't feel awkward. You brought me mac and cheese. You're already at the lowest point you can get.
Yeah.
Anywho. Oh, there's Kung E. Mueller. He's a big fan of the show, and he says, welcome.
Thank you.
Well, I didn't think I'd be introducing him, but...
Nice to meet you, too. Oh, sorry, I was reading out loud.
Don't worry about it, man. Don't be shy. Anyway, what Anthony's put, well, why don't you kind of give them an idea as to what your plan is?
Well, I'm planning to review cards and other tabletop games. I'm going to focus more around card games, but I am planning to, like I said, tabletop games, like old game board games, pretty much, which I do have a lot of fun playing. The one game I could never win at, though, with Chaz, was Monopoly.
You don't understand. I was brutal. I could be a banker.
Yeah.
Oh, Kung E. Mueller wants you to review the Pokemon card game first.
Well, I actually have some cards from, what was it, 2014 or 15?
That you got at the we went to the Rhode Island Comic-Con a few years back, and he got some special edition Pokemon cards.
If I can find them, which I should be able to, but I have a little closet full of everything, so.
But yeah, so this guy's way into card games. He's great at deck building. He was going to participate in the Yu-Gi-Oh tournament at the Rhode Island Comic-Con, but we had a friend that insisted that he join him in the video game tournament.
Yeah, I did duel a Jaden Yugi, who was actually my Yu-Gi-Oh! GX is my favorite series from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Franchise. But we just, in the middle of Comic-Con, we just pulled out our duel discs and had a duel. He wrecked me.
Well, he was probably using the standard Jaden deck, which is kind of custom tooled.
He had a little unorthodox, yes and no. He had some unorthodox Jaden cards in there, but he absolutely destroyed me. I thought I was winning. I got him down to 3,000 life points, and I was still in the lead. I was like, yeah! And then it was just combo after combo after combo.
Yep.
And I died.
If I recall correctly, people thought you were cosplaying Joey Wheeler.
Yeah, since I always wore denim wherever I went, they thought I was cosplaying Joey Wheeler.
Yep. Oh, I told her about my arthritis.
Oh.
Yeah, I know I've got arthritis. I can't help it when I'm trying to hold a laugh in so that I don't blow the mic out. But yeah, they thought he was cosplaying Joey Wheeler. He was wearing mostly denim at the time. I think was what set him off because it's blue.
Yeah.
But you know, it's like he wasn't blonde. He wasn't wearing a blonde wig or anything, so I don't know what.
Well, it didn't really help that I had my collar flipped up either.
Due for another one of them.
Yeah, your mom is.
Yeah, my mom cuts his hair. He practically lives here with me, on and off.
I am not. I didn't completely interfere in the middle of a review, did I?
No, this isn't a review. This is more or less just like going over stuff that we've got planned for the channel, which actually is a good thing you came in because we can talk about Reviewger.
All right.
Now, we're not going to go too much into the lore of the Reviewiverse thing we're doing. I will say though, it does follow, it does at some points connect with the lore of Generation 1 Reviewiverse that Apollo Z Hack set up for us. Now he has agreed to make a cameo as Apollo, the actual, the actual guy. He's agreed to, not Apollo. I feel bad for forgetting his name because I'm really a big fan of his. But he agreed to do a cameo for us in a thing. We're not going to try to push it because too much respect for the guy to push it on him. Reviewger is kind of a big testament, I guess you could say, to a reviewer that I followed a lot. Ant-Man here hasn't really watched a lot of him, so it's like he doesn't, but he supports the idea. Plus, he gets to wear a cool ass costume. we're like that's part of what my paycheck is going to be going to as well as like costume parts.
I'll be chipping in once I get paychecks. I'm
in between jobs.
Yeah.
No shame in that. No shame in that. I mean, you have to have had a job to be in between jobs, which means that you have the ability to be hired. It's not like you're unhireable.
Yeah. It's a big change though, going from cashier to landscaping.
Yep. Oh, that reminds me. I got to talk to you later about something. It's good news.
Right.
So, yeah, you'll be seeing a little bit more professional content. I'm actually considering getting a camera drone to film aerial shots. I know JT has some stuff planned in the works. He's still plugging away at the game he's building. We're not going to go too much into it because he wants a lot of it to be a surprise. It's not even in alpha testing yet. So we're not going to spoil anything from there. Actually, I don't think you guys have met JT. We're going to have to do something about that soon.
You've told me about him, but I've not yet been introduced.
Oh, yeah, we'll have to introduce you because he's going to be playing a big part in the Revuger story, and we're going to be playing a big part in his story.
Yeah.
Let's see, aside from that, like I said, we're really excited to have audience interactions. Follow us on the Weekend Dojo Twitter. I'm sure we'll set up a poll after tomorrow's night's stream. Yeah, I can get him to meet JT tomorrow. You've never met JT?
Well, I'm not so good with technology. Well, besides video games and repairing game consoles, and by repairing I mean jury rigging, I am quite behind at times, and I've had YouTube accounts in the past, but I always kept forgetting the password, forgot the password for my Gmail, and
we're gonna have you write down the password on a sticky note and put it in your damn wall.
Well, no, I've been using the same password for everything lately, so
that's not a good idea, you know.
I know. I keep changing what letters are caps, and I'm not good with technology.
Probably not a smart idea to tell everyone on the internet that you use the same password either, with randomly changed capitalizations. We'll come up with a new password. We'll put it on a sticky note. You can keep it in your wallet.
All right. I don't even go on YouTube often.
Yep, such a weird guy, that JT. Shaking my head. He's weird, but he's fun. Yeah, conversations always become interesting when he's involved. So, lol. She doesn't mean it to be mean.
I know. I'm not good. It's true though. It is completely true.
Yep, he says don't share your passwords, man. You will get hacked.
I didn't say what the password was.
True, but again, bad idea. We're gonna have to get you set up. So I'm gonna hand you a sticky note and a pen. You're going to make a YouTube account tonight.
All right.
You're gonna keep the password yourself, but I'm gonna hand you a sticky note and a pen. You're gonna keep that slip in your wallet.
Gotcha.
And we'll get you set up. I'm actually again making money now, so we can. I'll help you shop around for a cam and a mic.
All right.
I mean it in the meanest way possible.
Yeah. Well, it's just another person to think on me. I mean, I already have you and the others.
But yeah, I think that's more or less it for now. If we do remember more, or if JT remembers more, we will post another video tonight. If not, thank you guys for watching. We're really excited to have you. Remember to go check out the Twitter. That's at Weekend Dojo __ at _ weekend at _weekend _ dojo _. I am dumb. And yeah, I guess bye-bye. Follow me on Twitter as well. That's at @elchizo1 on Twitter. And I'll definitely be posting the link. And I'll definitely be posting a link, a hyperlink to The Dojo's Twitter very soon. Focus on the camera.
Sorry.
Yep. Tone's got it right. Go follow us there. JT and I will be taking shifts managing it because at this point we don't really trust anyone to be our Twitter manager.
I didn't know. Do I have to go to Twitter?
Not if you don't want to. I mean, you could. It's not difficult, but you don't have to if you don't want to.
No. Anime Amino, Facebook, and the other aminos I have are enough for me.
Okay. So yeah, that's it for tonight. Unless something else comes up. Thank you all so much for watching. Oh. All right, Tone. Tell you what, we'll talk with JT about it because, like, he and I are partners in this. I will. I'll hit him up. We'll talk about it, and I think that's it for now. So we will see you later, bugheads.
Bye.
No, that wasn't it. My mouse does this auto